my homeboy, what was it? Ramont? I think Ramont posted on there. I was like, yo, how you gonna forget Orchid? I was like,
oh, yeah.
from KI? Oh, shit. Yeah. You right. Because I used to play Killer Instinct OD. That was one of my first fighting games for Super Nintendo. I remember the black cartridge.
I did. That better be my first one.
Cinder.
My cousins.
I used to do that. Cinder had to cheat. He had the he had the spam. He'd catch you in the corner with that move with that 100-hit combo. Just blah, 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 blah.
I hate that.
Ultra
I ain't hate
combo.
Ultra. Fly up in the air and then you come back down. Fly up in the air.
That
come
shit
back
was
down.
fire.
Like, damn.
Killer Instinct was lit, bro.
That shit was OD.
Yo, I used to hate when the double-headed... He was like the final boss, I think. The double-headed troll, dude. Oh, my God.
He'll hit you with the master. Like, come on, bro. Stop master comboing me.
That shit
Chill.
OD.
Yeah, bro, but a lot is going on with Push Start right now. Things have changed, which is cool.
Of course.
The way we've been doing things is a little bit different than season 1.
Okay.
So we've been having a lot more guest heavy in season 2.
Yeah.
And each month we now have the retro gaming night that we help GHU host at the River Pub.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Shout out to GHU. Shout out to BJ. Shout out to Johnny. Shout out to Billy Jones, the owner of the River Pub, for always letting us use his space. He's an awesome dude, a true gamer. So,
True. Yo, he really is. He was showing me a thing or two,
Dude's
especially
nice.
in Tecmo Bowl.
He's got some serious gaming knowledge. So like anytime I get a chance to talk to him, he mad cool. Like he really about the community and building and developing together with us. So like shout out to him in the River Pub.
That's what's up.
But like that's one thing that I really think has been helping us get more notoriety and reach out to more fan base that we hadn't been before.
Right.
Yeah, because every time we go there, it's like
it's so
we
much
meet different people that listen to the podcast. They like, oh man, I remember this episode, or yo, I know who you are, and I'm like, you really listen to us? Like, you
always
really
so much
interested
love.
to y'all?
Yeah, and it's
Thanks.
like and Billy, he's just like, yo, bro, he's so appreciative. He's like, I'm in my brain, y'all doing me a favor, but in
Exactly.
his brain, it's the other way around.
He think we superstars.
Yeah, so I'm like,
But yo, that's the way you want it to be, though. You got that camaraderie with one another, where like you're helping him, he's helping y'all, and you're just building from that point forward.
Yep.
And like you said, it's nothing but love.
It's straight up love because
Yeah.
they were doing the retro gaming night before we got involved with it, but he had admitted to us that it wasn't as successful as he wanted it to be.
Yeah.
So once he released the reins to BJ and GHU and all of us started taking over and being a part of it, I felt like each time we've been, it's been more successful, and more successful.
Yeah.
And,
And he will hold certain events there too to give it more, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think it's just going to keep growing.
spotlight. So I remember he had the Madden tournament there. What was the Madden tournament?
Madden tournament.
And the Mortal Kombat tournament?
Yep. So
And they got Madden's coming up again in September.
Yeah,
right?
Madden's
In
coming
the
up
middle.
September.
And then next month is 2K, right?
Yep.
I think it's a 2K
We got a
tournament
2K
I've
tournament,
seen.
but that's not at River Pub, though. The 2K tournament is going to actually be at 87 Buffalo on Buffalo Avenue.
Gotcha.
But Retro Gaming Night is always on at the River Pub. That's is usually the second or third Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
And that works perfect for us because the day we record our episodes are Wednesday anyway.
Perfect.
So it doesn't really change anything we do. We're just in a different location.
Right.
So it works out for all parties involved.
Called a Charlie horse.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Charlie?
Oh, yeah,
Uncle
those are the
Charlie?
worst.
Fucking my couch up.
Yo, to work that out, man. Work that out.
Yo, I went to a wedding, right? I drank way too much. I drank champagne and Henny and shit like that, and exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, champagne will get you drunk way faster than you realize.
But it caught up to me, like, you know, it slid in there because, like, first the exclusive fucked us up, and then the Henny fucked us up, and then the champagne had slide. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, you mixing light with dark already.
Yeah. So I feel like the
You
leftover.
a dangerous man.
You
I feel the
wildin'.
leftover alcohol smashing my bone in my muscles, like, yeah. Or y'all ever seen Hostel?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right here in my back, on the back of my leg. Yeah, y'all can continue. Hold on, I'm gonna rub it.
Yeah, bruh. But it's been a lot going on. We got another episode that I just dropped today. It was our usual release day is release day, I should say, are Fridays.
Okay.
After that Wednesday, but I just came back from out of town, so I was literally on the road the day that we were supposed to drop the episode. So I had to drop it this morning.
Okay.
So we got a nice special episode. Caddy's not on it because it was recorded when we were out of town. So it's me and Bree, aka the White Mamba. We did one that was beach themed. So we talked about like areas that are used in games that have a beach theme or a sand or a vacation kind of theme.
Yeah.
So it was a nice highlight based on the area we were. We just wanted to do something that was going to tie to virtual reality as well based on what we were seeing.
I like that.
So I think you guys will really, really enjoy that episode if you get a chance to check it out.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to that one. I'm definitely going to tune in.
BICBPradio.com, my guys.
Yeah. When you going to come on the show?
Man, we need to have you ASAP, bro.
Ready.
Because one thing I like about having guests on our show is we let the guests pick the content.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like whatever your favorite thing is, or like I think it would be cool since you do Sport Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Some sort of sport themed episode connected to you. Like we've done one specifically about football. We've done one about basketball specifically, but we haven't done.
Wait. We done one about like 2K the game?
Yeah, we did one about 2K in live.
Okay.
But we haven't done one that was just a general sports gaming one.
Okay.
And if we have, it must have been like at the very, very beginning because I really don't remember it.
I don't think so. I think we only did it because of the Madden. Yeah. I think we only did it because Madden was coming up too as like the GA2 event. I
don't think it was just full sports games. So I would like to do something like that with you. That would be dope as hell.
Because that's my main thing. I play sports games. That's my main title. Like 2K. Mm-hmm. I stopped playing Madden, but like 2K, UFC.
Yep.
Like, yes. Perfect. Come through.
Because we haven't had anybody to talk to about like games like that. Because me and Caddy, we used to get popping on the UFC with each other.
What? The UFC too? Yo, I used to go over to people's house. They're like, yo, you play UFC? I'm like, yeah, I know a little. Smash on them. I was how you know how to do this? Yeah, I was taught a long time ago.
We used to put in crazy rounds of that game.
Oh my god!
Mm-hmm. Yo, so I'm definitely trying to have you on immediately, probably sometime in October if possible.
Let's set that up.
Yeah, because we got next couple episodes we got booked up until the end of September. So we'll probably have to have you sometime in October. I'd be super down with that.
Yeah, I'll be with it, man.
Or we could do a bonus episode.
Let's get it. Let's do whatever.
I'm down with that.
I'm doing whatever. Yo, I gotta ask you about where you get that from, the banner.
Actually, Matt Johnson put me in the right direction. He told me to go to Vistaprint. Yeah, so I did it like a week before the PodCon.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Came in like the Wednesday before. Like, they did exactly how I wanted it.
Yep.
And then
that
was
shout
it,
out for the info. Because I'm like definitely looking, and I'm like, we need that.
I got a plug.
Oh, you got a plug already?
I got a plug that's local.
Hey, even better.
Okay,
I know someone.
Even better.
I gotta tell you something too. So I hope you come into my house after this.
Yeah,
because
you said you had a gift for me, so I'm going to get that.
Definitely got a gift for you for vacation, and I got some information that I became privy to while I was on vacation. So it's definitely going to help us, spoiler alert, going forward a little bit. But it kind of coincides with what we've been talking about before I left. So
okay, I'm with the razors and the sabers. I'm with all that.
And we got another T-shirt connect.
Oh my gosh, we just expanding and
movements is being made, man.
It's crazy.
Movements is being made. I love hearing that shit.
I'm so thankful. Now, everybody that knows me, they know I'm like, I got this crazy big personality, and like I could be, overbearing sometimes and very obnoxious. But I'm very humble when it comes to people supporting me. Like that's why I get so intense when I have conversations about that because, I feel like anybody that puts their stuff near me, I try to support it as hard as fuck. Like I support it like it's mine. So like whenever somebody reciprocates that back to me as how you're doing with us being on your show,
for sure.
I gotta give you that same level of respect, that same level of push, or like Sleazy Mike would say, I gotta put you over.
Yeah,
like because
shout out to him too.
Yeah, if you're gonna hook us up, man, it's only right. We gotta hook you up too.
I appreciate that, man. That's how it should be, though.
And
that's how it should. That's the standard.
And the next time you want to make another banner, I do digital art.
Okay.
So I'm gonna make you your next banner you want to make. I'm gonna make it for you for free.
Yo,
I'm gonna design it for you for free, and then you could take it wherever you want to get it.
I appreciate that.
The plugs, the
plugs, man. I love it.
Yeah.
Yep. So, well, I'm sorry. Good question.
For it, brother.
So when y'all doing the Push Start podcast, when y'all coming up with y'all topics, is y'all just like kind of just chilling in a room and just like brainstorming?
I'm gonna let you know right off the cuff. A lot of people don't know this. We don't premeditate shit at the Push Start podcast.
Nope.
It seems like we do because I think it's because Caddy and I have known each other for probably like 12 years.
Yeah.
So we just have a natural chemistry that can't be faked. We just know.
You can tell listening to it. This is natural chemistry.
We just know each other mad good. Like Caddy could start talking about something and I already know which direction he going and vice versa. So it's like we're able to just piggyback off of each other extremely well. And even when Matt was part of the podcast as well, he fit right in the seams very well in that same way. We all knew what our dynamic was, and we just put it together
played,
so simply.
As I would say, we played it like wrestling. You know what
For
I'm saying? Face, baby face, heel. It works.
It just made sense.
You could tell by listening to it, because like I tuned in, I'm listening to it, and it's just like the natural chemistry is what hooked me. All right, like the topics is good and everything like that, but then you hear the conversations that you guys are having. That's the joint I keep going back for. I'm like, yo, man,
I appreciate that.
That joint is sick.
That means the most.
Yeah, the energy I bring. That's what I track the most.
I appreciate that.
I met you at the pod convention. The first time I ever met you. And right off jump, I could tell, I was like, yo, this is a dude I want to be around. Like, Caddy, me and you go back.
Oh, wait.
We go back to across the street days. But then I met you, see him, and I was like, damn, man, this is a dude. Like, okay, yeah, I need to be around this dude more often. I love being around people like that, just in general.
I felt that same when I was talking to you and Ed, man. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
We might got some more podcasts, brother.
Right, exactly, man. Exactly. That's how it be. That's why I wish more of it to happen as well.
Facts.
Yeah, man.
One hand washes the other, man. We got to look out for each other.
I was just thinking about that. Like that saying exactly, like one hand washes the other.
It only makes sense because all of our fans are now going to get a chance to have access to your information, and all of your fans are going to have access to us because we're definitely going to be utilizing each other more.
We definitely want to cross-pollinate.
For sure.
That's cross-pollination. I like that.
That's literally my favorite thing about podcasting. Like, people always ask me, they're like, oh, man, you've been working in retail so long. I know retail is a rigorous job. Why? And I'm like, yo, you meet people like you've never met working in retail. Like, I'm never going to interact with these people if I didn't have this job. And I feel the same way about podcasting. I done met so many cool ass fucking people that I probably never would have had a chance to speak with.
And get to do so many cool things,
too.
too.
We get to go cool ass places. We get to emphatically be ourselves. Like, that's one of my favorite things about this man right here. Like, whenever somebody be like, yo, why are you so cool, Caddy? I'm like, because Caddy don't shy away from being his fucking self
at all.
This man is emphatically himself 100% of the time.
And you gotta respect it.
You can't not respect that.
Since forever, ain't never changed.
Ain't
never changed a day. So it's like, that's how I feel when I get into these situations with all these people that I'm meeting through podcasting. It allows me to be more and more and more myself. Because like, growing up in situations that I have, like, and probably all of us have, being nerds and liking things that weren't quote unquote the norm until like recent years.
Right.
We would isolate ourselves and like hide these kind of things from people. But now it's like a source of pop culture, and we can just talk to everybody about it
and reference to it and everything like that. One of my favorite hip hop artists, Lupe Fiasco.
Oh yeah, yo.
He made a tweet recently. He said that in the hood, there's a lot of shit that was put off because it was considered gay, quote unquote gay.
Yo, it really
and
was.
I sat back and thought about it. I was like, damn, that shit is real.
Oh, you watch anime, nigga, you gay.
Like that shit is real.
Yo, you remember how I used to come over, you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, yo, I'm into this, that, and the third. And like Darian, everybody, they be into stuff like that. But it's just like, well, no. They was actually into all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like even out of y'all was like kind of like the cool outcast, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I blended in right with y'all.
Right in there. Because we all like the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, it's 5 o'clock. I'm about to go watch Dragon Ball Z.
Word.
Man.
Oh, you watching Dragon Ball Z too, bro?
Man, let's go.
Or we all link up or something like that, play the video game or like, clown or talk about all this, like
all that.
And like it just to find that, matter of fact, just to know that right now you can like listen to a podcast and it's a safe place for you to like just like be yourself, or just to know that people out there they connect with you, they resonate with you,
right? Exactly.
They share similar likes and themes that you do too.
We all connected in the universe in like a vast way,
Shit is beautiful, man. I love it. I fucking love it.
Oh my God.
I'm glad now that a lot of this shit that was considered like not acceptable amongst like just the majority. Now it's just out there. Like everybody. Now it's the norm. Now it's kind of weird that you don't watch anime.
Oh, you don't like anime,
or you
bro?
don't play video games. Right,
What?
Yeah.
And I used to be one of those types, cause I gotta admit this, I used to be one of those types that be like, I used to like have so much pride in being a nerd. Cause like, I've been claiming being a nerd for like the last 15 years. When I first started making t-shirt designs, my label was called Sexy Nerd.
Yeah.
Cause like, I felt like I never fit the mold physically as a nerd. I never looked like one. Cause I was always flying fresh and had dope clothes.
Right.
But inside and what I loved was very nerd-like. So like, being a nerd all this time, I would be like, nah, man, you wasn't here at the beginning when niggas was getting picked on.
You wasn't shooting in the gym.
Exactly. I had that mind frame for so long, but then I had to come to a point where it's like, you know what?